This intro is going to be very quick because we have a lot of film to look at, and this is going to be an incredibly fun video. We are going to step in the mind of Mike McDaniel and game plan an offensive strategy of what the possibilities are with this roster. Not only with the thumbnail do we see that they added Tyreek Hill to pair with Jaylen Waddle, which is now the fastest duo in NFL history, but they made a lot of other offseason moves as seen on the screen now to build the offensive line, add running back and receiver depth, add a fullback and some pieces on the defense. They are all in Tua, but now have a formidable backup in Teddy Two Gloves and two 6'6" tight ends, one of them being more of a receiver in Gesicki, who is clearly not as good, but plays very similarly to a split out tight end like Travis Kelce. Mike McDaniel is going to use this team in very creative ways, like he used Debo, like he used George Kittle in their lethal rushing attack and passing attack. So let's take a look at what they're getting in Tyreek Hill, and let's start to look at the ways this offense is going to be able to be utilized. The first part of this film analysis is simply called Speed Kills. We all know Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle are extremely fast, so we're only going to show one clip of each of this, but just to show you what this true speed does and pairing these guys up, we're going to get this catch right in the middle of the field against the Eagles. And he really didn't do anything special on this play. I mean, he just found the soft spot in the zone, sat in it. But look at this right now. Look at where all the Eagles are. And as this play continues, we get to see how fast his acceleration is. And then this becomes almost comical. If we're going to take a still shot right here, I mean, look at this. This is just ridiculous. He takes a simple, easy read, just getting a 15-yard stop route in the middle of the field, and he takes it all the way. He's going to outbeat every angle, and this is going to be a touchdown on this play. We all know Tyreek Hill is electric, and he's super fast, but how quickly he gets into full speed is what makes him so special, and it turns simple plays into touchdowns. And to pair him up with this guy is just terrifying. We're going to have a clear out route here. So Jaylen Waddle isn't going to be able to go full speed because he's just going to kind of wait for him to clear out, then cut across the middle of the field. But we're going to see what gear he's able to put it in. So as he starts making his way up the field, he's just going to be trailing this clear out route, cut across the middle of the field. But what this does, even if you don't outrun the angle, it makes them take these ridiculous angles where you quietly pick up extra 15 to 20 yards. So he's going to get it right here, just kind of patiently waiting, gets the ball. But once we catch it, we see Jaylen Waddle just hit another gear, makes the safety take a ridiculous angle to get him, and you quietly picks up an extra like 15 yards on this play. And having speed like this is great and all, but what are you able to do with it? Well, let's see how Mike McDaniel used a guy like Debo Samuel in creative ways to get them the ball in open space. And now we get to start having some fun and imagine this Dolphins personnel. So right here, let's say this was Raheem Mostert. And let me show you since 2016, the 4 or 5 fastest time that Next Gen Stats have shown. All Tyreek and Raheem Mostert, so there's nothing but speed. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Raheem Mostert going out into the flats here like on a little orbit motion. And now let's say this is Tyreek Hill. What they're going to do on this play, they're going to pull their left guard to get out here, and it's just going to be a simple get your eyes on the orbit motion, bring it back on a counter with a pulling guard, which is now going to be Connor Williams, a top 10 left guard in the league, which is going to be scary now that they have Armstead and Williams. But why a play like this could be even scarier with the Dolphins is check this out. Tua, a left-handed quarterback. Why couldn't this be an RPO right here? Why aren't we reading this guy right here who is obviously crashing down right now? Tua, a left-handed quarterback, also very good at RPOs, which we'll show that later. Look at the numbers out here. Now we have 3 on 2. This is going to be Raheem Mostert, another 4-3 guy going in. Pull this out, throw this, and now we have the numbers and we're off to the races. And these are the type of things that Mike McDaniel is going to be drawing up and going to have so much fun using all this speed on their roster. Debo Samuel is actually going to be able to take this to the house like a Tyreek Hill could. But again, just having the options with a quarterback like Tua, being able to run the RPO with a left-handed quarterback, I would love to see this ball in the flat right now. And now that we have a top tier tackle like Armstead, get him out there. We have Debo Samuel here, Tyreek Hill, Waddle. Just get them out there, use the speed to advantage, set up the blocks properly. Maybe we have a fullback on this play, but use them like this. And maybe you're thinking Tyreek Hill doesn't line up in the backfield. Jaylen Waddle doesn't line up in the backfield like Debo does. He's much bigger. Well, they are both absolutely capable of doing this, and I love this two-back sect. We have Jerick McKinnon, we have Tyreek Hill, and they're just going to run this little counter action. Everyone's sliding this way. The only one that isn't is everyone slides out. Tyreek Hill is going to take one jab step this way and come through this hole, and then we have Jerick McKinnon leading the way. And I get it, Jerick McKinnon on a linebacker, that is a complete mismatch. He's going to blow that up, but this is what you can do with speed, and this is what Mike McDaniel is going to have so much fun with. Because with speed, you just need him get in front of him and read the block. I also think Tyreek Hill didn't do a perfect job on this. I would love to see him cut this upfield right now, but he has the speed to get around the outside. But Tyreek Hill is absolutely capable of getting handoffs out of the backfield, and with his speed is able to do incredible things. And the Dolphins toward the end of the season used Jaylen Waddle in this way, and this is how he was able to break the rookie receptions record. We can't see this, but he was motioned over in this play, and what we saw is we saw the nickel corner follow him over. So now we know that they're in man-to-man coverage because he wouldn't be following over them. They would just shift over in their zone. So what he's going to do is step up in the pocket, slip over across the complete opposite side of the field, and now it's just a foot race to the sideline. This is a 3rd and 2, and it's not going to get much easier than this because there's just too much speed on this play. He's going to completely out-angle him and then beat them to the sideline for the first down. Same here, another 3rd and short. We have Waddle motioning over. We see the linebacker fouls, and they were foolish enough to put Waddle on this linebacker one-on-one. So what they're going to do, they're just going to run a little swing pass. They're going to clear out here, and if you want to put all the money on the world who's going to win this foot race to the sticks, I am putting it on Jaylen Waddle. And we saw Mike McDaniel in San Francisco with their lethal running attack. They didn't have a quarterback like Mahomes. They had Jimmy G, but they found ways to get their best players the ball in creative ways. Similarly, like Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle are just explosive in the open field. It almost becomes a punt return. He's going to have so much fun in Miami. So far we know, yes, they're fast. Yes, we know we can get them the ball in creative ways, but there's this new age of receiver. Not only are they track stars, but they're actually really efficient and smart route runners. We're going to see Tyreek Hill here utilize his speed, and this is what speed does. It makes it so much easier to open up your route running because now this corner's turning up like, oh shit, I have at this point like 40 yards to cover on the other side of the field if I want to cover a man. But using his route running ability, using his speed as leverage against the corner to get open on this play. And we consistently saw Tyreek Hill use his speed to his advantage. They're actually going to man him up right here, and there's a lot of ways he can win this, but I just love how smart he was able to do this, and he just reads the corner as the play goes on. So he's going to take it up the field. He's going to get an inside release. The corner, again, thinking, oh shit, how am I going to cover him all the way across the field? As soon as the corner opens up his hips to be ready for a foot race all across the field, Tyreek Hill is going to flip his hips, break to the outside, and Mahomes is going to catch him on the outside. And so, yes, I'm never going to say that Tua has the arm talent of Mahomes. That's just ridiculous to think because Mahomes probably has a top 1 to 3 arm talent of all time, but he can absolutely make throws like this with good anticipation. Because just as recently as last year, we saw him do this with Waddle a lot, and we also saw Waddle incredibly fast, also a very good route runner, using his speed across the middle. The corner tries to get a jam on him. He's going to flip right around. Tua steps up in the pocket and with anticipation, and even though he doesn't have the arm, Tua is incredibly accurate, and I feel like people talk about that, but they don't talk about it enough, and especially when we're going to go into some RPO looks, he's very good at the short, quick timing routes that he was going to have to be good at with how bad the Dolphins offensive line was last year. Here's Jaylen Waddle at the bottom of your screen. They're just going to run a really simple flood concept over the top where we have the layered, and then the tight end's going to be spill out into the flats. This looks like a 2 shell, but it's actually going to be a 1 high. This guy's going to come down and play like a robber. So let's follow Jaylen Waddle at the bottom of our screen, just being a smart route runner as he's going to attack the corner, attack the safety because he sees it's 1 high, and the safety right now really has to worry about Jaylen Waddle crossing his face and getting across the field. But Jaylen Waddle out of his peripherals sees the corner. As soon as he sees him flip his hips because he knows he's going to have to take this route right here, this is when he breaks it off. And yes, the safety looks like he's in good position right now, but since he has to worry about this threat right here, he's in a little bit more of a back pedal than a full sprint, and if the full sprint, you're still going to lose to Jaylen Waddle. So he's able to out leverage him, and Tua is able to complete this ball on the sidelines about 45 yards down the field. So having two guys like this on your team who are not only track stars, but being able to be very smart route runners, and Tua being able to make these kind of throws with accuracy is going to be huge. And this right here is probably the most fun and underrated play of the 2021 season. Tyreek Hill is so good when the second play breaks open. That's why it was paired so well with Patrick Mahomes. But just watch this route. I mean, absolutely leaves the corner in a blender. I watched this over and over and over again, but just being smart enough to know which way Patrick Mahomes is rolling and being able to get into the open field and create huge plays like this. And with an improved offensive line, with new Tyreek Hill, with speed at running back, we also have this guy, 6'6" Mike Gesicki, more of a split-out tight end. He's going to be playing a lot. You can split him out to one. But what he's able to do is he's huge in the RPO game, and Tua's very good at reading this. So this is the read key right here, and we're just going to find this really easy over the middle of the field. But amidst all the chaos of having to worry about Tyreek Hill, about Jaylen Waddle, about the run game, about RPOs, we have this guy, Mike Gesicki, who is going to be a vertical threat down the middle of the field. He makes incredible one-handed catches left and right, and as we're going to see here, even when he looks very covered, he just has the size advantage over corners. Tua is able to loft it up and hit him over the top. He has really good speed, but he's also very good at finding soft spots in the zone. A great jump ball threat, able to have great hands and come down like this. I mean, just being a huge tight end that Tua can rely on, be the safety blanket, just out-body receivers, and even though they're going to be faster than him, he's going to be able to out-leverage them and out-position them and make fantastic catches like these over the middle of the field. Like in this example, if you're going to put a safety on him, he's just off to the right of your screen right here, but he's going to come into frame. It's just a size mismatch. Antoine Winfield Jr. is faster than Gesicki, just not big enough. He's able to kind of box him out like he's a basketball player and use his size to his advantage. Again, we have the RPO game that Tua was so efficient in. And just off to the right of your screen, this is where the numbers game is completely off. All the attention you have to put on Waddle and Tyreek Hill, he's just off to the right of your screen. If you're going to put a linebacker one-on-one on Gesicki, he's a good enough of a route runner to win these one-on-one matchups. Tua, again, highly accurate quarterback, but having this guy as an absolute weapon. Look for, out of anyone, Mike Gesicki's numbers to jump off the screen this year with all the attention other people are getting. And at the end of the day, I can't believe we're here. I made a video 1 month ago talking about how Mike McDaniel is going to change life in Miami. Now, a month later, so much has changed. So much new personnel. And maybe unlike Jacksonville, who brought in a lot of new people that didn't make much sense, the Dolphins front office has brought in the perfect cast of people to fit exactly what they're trying to do as a team. And Mike McDaniel has always been prolific at seeing what he has and getting the most out of them. But what they did was bring in people that are very similar or exactly like Raheem Mostert, the people he's had a lot of success in the past. But that's what I think. I want to have a conversation with everyone what they think as well. Make sure to leave a like if you like videos like these. Make sure to comment down below what you think about the Dolphins and where this puts them in the AFC as is now. And always make sure to subscribe if you enjoy daily sports content. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. I really do appreciate everyone's support. And as always, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace!